Hey there, Tiffany, Mika here. Hope you're having an awesome day. I want to talk to you about starting something new. Now, the reason that I want to share this with you and talk to you about it is because I've been talking to people who are starting off in a business, very new to them. They're coming on board and they're getting involved in the company that I'm involved in as well, and they're experiencing some challenges. And the challenges that they're experiencing, I experienced when I first started. And the thing is about learning new things, it is difficult. And the problem is when we learn something new, sometimes it just gets so overwhelming, it's so hard that, you know what, you get to the point where you're going to quit, even before you've started, and you go, oh, well, that doesn't work. And I'm going to use an example of my husband, but don't tell him, okay? This is our little secret. He doesn't know that I'm going to talk about him. Now, what my husband is actually doing is he's learning the guitar, okay, just like me, but we're at different levels. He's actually a raw beginner. I've had experience from years ago growing up as a kid, so I've had some foundations in place. But he's starting as a raw beginner. Now, the thing that he's really finding really difficult, and he's a type of guy that can pick things up and just run with it, especially with sport. He's a sporty guy. He can, pick up sport and then off he goes. He was always like that growing up and so on. Hasn't been a challenge for him. Now, the thing that he's finding with guitar is that it's a real challenge. Really, really, really difficult. And I have to sit down with him, on the weekends, and we go through the notes that he's learning, and we keep it really simple. So the thing is that he's at the point at the moment, like we had a discussion today, he's at the point at the moment of giving up. Now, he's been going for a period of time, but he's finding it really frustrating because it's something new, something that he's never ever done before, and he's like, oh, this is all too hard, I think I'll just give up. Whereas he'd like to be able to be like me, be able to pick up the guitar and play some chords and, some songs and so on. But in saying that, I'd like to be like my guitar teacher who can just pick up and play anything. You can just throw any song at him and off he goes, right? So we're all at different stages. Now, the thing with starting off in something new, and especially when you're starting off in your online business, there's a lot of challenges, there's a lot of things that you don't know. So the thing that you want to do, and this is what I had this discussion with my husband about with the guitar, let's break it down into little pieces. So you do the first step, okay, play the first note, then play the second note, then play the first and second note, then play the first and second note, and then the third note, and slowly build up. And that's what you want to make sure that you're doing with your business online, setting yourself up online. Well, you have to establish what those things are that you need online, and then break them down and make them really, really simple. And I'm going to give you some examples. You do need a blog site, you do need a YouTube channel, you do need a social media platform. Facebook's great because it's easy, I find that quite easy to use. You do need an autoresponder. Okay, those are things that you really do need, okay? Now, don't let the techie stuff get in the way, right? If you don't know how to do it, get someone to do it for you. Get someone that's experienced to do it for you. Pay them to have it done. Because what the problem will happen is that you get caught up in the feeling that you need to know how to do everything and become almost like a web programmer to be able to do everything. And then you get so caught up in the techie stuff that you're actually not doing what you planned on doing in the first place. So get the experienced ones who know what they're doing, get them to do that so that you can do what you're good at, and you can set your business up, and you can start building your list, and you can start generating lots of videos and building the relationship, and then joining the right business model so that then you can start leveraging that model and then start making money online. Okay, so about starting new, just like my husband, he's got to go through the process and learn and keep practicing all the basics, keep working on all the basics over and over again. And that's what you need to make sure that once you've established what your foundations are for your online business, then you keep doing them and repeating them over and over again, so then it just becomes automatic. I know with a lot of stuff that I've learned over the last few years with being online, it's simple to me now. It's not a problem, but I learned how to do it. I went through the steps on how to do it, how to put, a capture page together, how to build my list, how to build relationships with my tribe. you know, how to use my autoresponder. I changed autoresponders this year. It's completely different from the one that I was using before, so I had to relearn, you know, what to do with it. It was all a bit daunting in the beginning because the structure was very different, but that's okay. It was learning something new, so don't be frightened of learning something new. Don't be frightened of taking on new challenges, as long as if you know, you get stuck, get help. Get an expert to do it for you, okay? That's what I wanted to share with you today. Hope you got a lot of value out of today. Please leave a comment down below. Love to hear from you. And remember, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy business. See you later. Bye-bye.